Hello Reboot peeps. I'm here today to show you how I'm going to make my energy bowl. I have a little glass dish here that I store my food in, and it's probably a little smaller than what I would normally eat for a meal. And by the way, the energy bowl that we have recipes for you this time could be eaten for meal 1, breakfast, meal 2, lunch, or meal 3, dinner. There's no reason why you couldn't have this at any time of the day. So we're going to start first by putting some this forbidden black rice in that I made this morning in my cute little rice cooker. It's fabulous because I can just put the rice in there and sort of walk away and forget about it. But it seems to me to be a little dry. And if you were making your bowl from rice that you might have stored in the refrigerator, it might be a little dry too. So what I would say is just put a little olive oil on it, or some of the sauce that perhaps you have made in advance. And I have made the mean green sauce, so I'm putting some of that on, and I'm going to just stir up my rice to moisten it, so it'll be a little bit tastier when I'm ready to have it a little bit later. I'm actually going to make this bowl to have tomorrow. So I'm prepping today for tomorrow. So I wanted to put some little salad greens in, and I had some endive in the fridge, and so I'm topping the rice with some of that, and so it's going to go right on top of the dressing sauce as well. And then last night I made some Brussels sprouts. I roasted some Brussels sprouts that were frozen. So easy to just put on the pan frozen and drizzle with olive oil and salt and pepper. And I cut up some sweet potato, and then I did some chicken thighs with a vaguely Asian sauce of some soy sauce and sesame oil and sriracha. Just, you know, cook them up easy. I like to cook thighs because they're very forgiving. You can cook them at a high temp and they still stay fairly, you know, juicy. They don't dry out. So I'm going to, actually didn't want to use my hands, so I'm going to just pick it up with the, oh well, what the heck. I will use my hands. We'll just put the chicken on top there. And so that's my protein. And then I have these roasted veg. So I'm going to put some sweet potatoes on. I had caramelized them in the oven. They weren't getting crispy and done enough for me, so I put the broil on, and so that gives them all this little brown bits here. And I had put some onions in, so that crisped up. And then one of the things that we say to you all the time is cover everything with a sauce or olive oil and vinegar, or you know, whatever you would like. Maybe you want to just put hot sauce on, or maybe you have some guac in the fridge, or maybe you have some hummus, or something else that sounds really good for you to put on top. So I'm putting some of that sauce on the top, and then I always say shower it with herbs. So do you see how much herbs I have here? This is a mix of cilantro and parsley, and I'm just going to chop, 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 chop. I don't worry about taking the leaves off the stem, you know, the stems. I just put it all in, chop it up. I might chop that up a little bit more normally, but try to do this quickly. And then I'm going to top with something crunchy, and these are some sunflower seeds, roasted sunflower seeds. I'm going to sprinkle those on top. And so look at this. You have this fabulous energy bowl. So you've got your rice, you've got a crunchy green, your rice that you've moistened, you've got your crunchy sort of lettuce green, and then you have your roasted meat, in this case, protein I should say, in this case it was chicken, your roasted veggies. You could put beans on there, you could put hummus. You could put any kind of, you know, protein thing that you wanted to put on there. Then I drizzled sauce on it, and then I put the topping and the nuts. And then I would just put the lid on and put it in the fridge, and I'm ready to go. And this took 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So your lunch is ready. It's easier than calling takeout tomorrow when you're at work. It's just, you know, simple. Oh, and the glass bowl, if you wanted to heat it up, you know, warm it up tomorrow, just stick it in the microwave a little bit. All right, that's it for today.